What is up, everybody? We're going live today. Have you? No, I have not purchased that. What's going on? Let me know when you guys are here. Hit it up. Hit it up. What's up, Mike? Welcome to the show. Aaron, Jackie, Food Smart, Cool Natesh, Daniel, what is going on, everybody? Daniel, Jojo, Cue Ball, Aaron, Nathaniel, Gerardo, Aaron, Tech for You, Jose, Diddler, everybody here. What's up, everybody? If you guys want to be on the show, send me a text to that phone number, 619-721-3699. Let's talk about your issues, and we can go from there. Hopefully you don't have too many issues. And we can talk. So let's go. 619-721-3699. If you want to be on the show, all you got to do is text. I got 12 hours of screen time. You guys are loving the battery life. The battery life, honestly, for me is about the same as my Pixel, which was still good. I'm not getting 18 hours of battery life for sure, but otherwise it's fairly decent. Again, if you want to be on the show, 619-721-3699. What's up, DD? Good to see you. I have no issues. Oh, I don't have an S8. Love the battery life, day and a half. You guys are getting, that's crazy battery life. Like, insane battery life. Hopefully this is working. Someone send me a text at least, even if you don't want to be on the show. 619-721-3699. I just want to make sure this is working. There we go. We got our first one. I have a major problem about connecting. Wi-Fi is very annoying. Many people seem to be having this same problem. I need help. All right. Let's give you a call then and see what kind of help you need. All right, 302, I see you. I see you. So this first we're going to call 412. 412. 412.
Hello?
What's going on, dude?
Oh, not too much, man.
How are you? What's your name?
Love your channel, man.
Thanks, man. What's your name?
My name's Brett.
Brett. Where are you from?
From Pennsylvania.
All right, PA, baby. What's going on? What's your problem, dude?
Yeah. I've been having this problem with this like paragraph that comes up on the phone when I connect to Wi-Fi, and it says DQA keeps stopping, and I read it was something about quality about your Wi-Fi or something, and I've read about it, and a lot of people are having this problem, and it just pops up every once in a while. I don't know how to stop it.
I don't have that problem. So, but not that that matters to you, but the only annoyance I had with the Wi-Fi, and maybe this will help you too, is it would always tell me when Wi-Fi networks, even when I was connected, it would always pop up and like say, hey, you're connected to this Wi-Fi, like not in the toggles, but actually in the notifications. And I think you could swipe it away, but it always popped back up. I don't know if this is going to help you in terms of maybe hiding that, but if you go into Wi-Fi, and I can't do it on my phone because I'm using it for a live show, but if you go into your settings, if you go into the Wi-Fi settings, and then in the top right, hit those three dots, and then I think it's settings again or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. See if you can turn like notifications off for that.
Okay, for Wi-Fi.
Yeah, so you would basically go like swipe down. I believe it's you press and hold on the Wi-Fi toggle, and then hit the three dots in the top right, and then I know that's how I turned off like my annoying thing where it kept telling me about the Wi-Fi.
Okay.
See if that works. I don't know.
Everybody's been saying about it because since the update that it's been happening to people, and nobody knows how to fix it. So
it sucks. Yeah. Hopefully it will just be an update. They're supposed to push another update out for the pink stuff, the pink screen by this week or next week. So maybe they'll put that fix in too. Who'd you buy your phone through?
All right. Thanks, man.
Oh, no problem, man. Have a good day.
Good luck on the stream.
Thanks, brother.
Have a good day.
You too. I asked another question, but I think he misunderstood me. That's okay. Thanks for the cool call. I like those kind of calls where there's issues that we're trying to figure out. Let's see. I'm gonna call 302. 302. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. If you guys text me, if you could tell me your first name too when you text me, that would be cool. But 302, I'm calling you. Best case for the S8 Plus. That's tough, man, because there's a lot of cases. UAG makes nice cases, though. 302, I'm calling you, dude. Or girl, lady, woman, miss. You're not going to pick up.
Hello, you've reached the voicemail box of Christopher Marshall.
Christopher Marshall did not pick up. He lost his place. Ray in the Bronx. Let's give the Bronx some love. Some love. Bixby clear case, Greg. You know what? They have some nice clear cases. They just sent me some cases. It's easy at ACC. I'm going to be releasing a video on them tomorrow. Pretty interesting. If they're not highly protective, but they'll protect against scratches. 347, I'm calling you, dude. 347.
Reach the voicemail box of...
I'm going to call Toronto right there. You know what? Last time I called someone from the chat room, it didn't go so well. Let's see. I'm calling Toronto. I'm calling Toronto.
Hey, Greg, what's going on?
What's going on, man? What was your first name?
Kevin.
Kevin. How's Toronto, dude?
Yeah, I'm Toronto. How are you?
Yeah, I haven't been there. It's one of the cities in Canada I want to visit.
Yeah, it's not so bad over here. It's okay.
Yeah, it looks cool. Do you ever hang out with Unbox Therapy?
No, but I know him. I haven't seen him around, but I know him.
He's got too much money, man. He's got too much. So anyways, what's going on, dude?
I've been having a lot of freezing problems with my S8, and I just picked it up yesterday.
What kind of problems?
A lot of freezing problems.
Oh, okay. So what, like...
It won't open apps. It will just freeze, and it won't read my memory card. And then other times it will. Okay.
That's weird. I personally haven't had any freezing issues. So did you just set up your phone? Obviously, did you kind of mirror it from your last phone?
No, I did everything new manually.
Okay.
Yeah, because my last phone was a Note 7. So.
Did you keep that phone up until you got this one?
Yep.
Okay, wow. So obviously you're having that the freezing. When do you get the freezing issue? When you put a memory card in, or just when you open up certain apps?
Yeah. So when I open up YouTube or open up WhatsApp or something, sometimes it'll just freeze and it won't open at all.
Yeah.
And then I have to restart my phone. When I put my memory card in, it'll tell me that there's nothing on the memory card, and then the next minute it'll be all my files. It's really weird right now. Have you tried using a different memory card, or at least formatting that one and starting new fresh with that one? No, I haven't tried that yet.
Try that. I mean, just back up all the files on your computer, format it, and then transfer the files back if you need them. And then try that. Otherwise, I would also do a factory reset on the phone. I know that's a pain in the ass, but I mean, it's going to be tough for you to return the phone, I think, to get a different model. Not a different model, but the same phone through your carrier or wherever you bought it. But that's what I would do. I would format the SD card. And if that doesn't work, then I'd format the phone. And then if that still doesn't work, then you know it's probably one of the apps on your phone.
Okay, yeah. I got it from my buddy who works for a provider, so I'm probably just going to tell him to take it back and try to get a new one.
Okay.
Yeah. But I know a couple of people have been saying they had the same problems as well too.
I heard that, yeah, somebody else, I don't know if it was you earlier, someone messaged me earlier, I don't think it was you, and they were having issues with the freezing too. So it's not, what you're saying doesn't surprise me, but Yeah, maybe you just need a. I don't know. I personally don't have any freezing, which is I'm happy about. So, but yeah, that's. I'm glad you brought that up. So maybe more people will be able to at least if they have a fix, they'll say it in the chat room, or we'll try to get Samsung's attention with it.
I appreciate you calling me, man.
Thanks,
I love your
man.
channel, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you watching, dude. Have a good one.
You too.
All right, later, bro. All right, let's give Cue Ball a call. Cue Ball. It's the Cue Ball. You guys follow me on social media? If you don't, follow me, GregglesTV on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, and
Hey,
Twitter.
This is Chris. I actually did answer. How's it going tonight?
What's going on, man? What'd you say? You did get an answer?
No, I said I actually did answer my phone.
Oh.
So, like the other people, I don't know what
I
happened.
know. It's two people in a
Some guy
row.
said below that, or above that they maybe were dropping the kids off at the pool or something. How you doing tonight?
I'm good, man. I forget where you live.
I'm actually in Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix. Okay, awesome. So you're close by.
Yep.
San Diego and
Yeah,
Phoenix.
not too far.
6-hour car drive. What's going on, man?
Not too much. Just still, getting used to the phone. I haven't had an upgraded phone since S5. So for me, this was quite a big upgrade.
Why did you hold back? Because you wanted to save your money, or you didn't think you needed a phone?
No real good reason. It's not that I didn't have the money. Just, I don't know. I was really used to my S5, and for me, it was a really good phone. But once I saw this particular one, I was like, nah, this is the time. So I knew that this was the right time to upgrade.
Yeah, it's a good phone. It's definitely a good phone. The things I cannot stand about it right now are the lock screen. So like you can't just put your finger on the fingerprint sensor and it unlocks. You have to like tap the friggin' power button or tap the home button at the bottom and then do it, and then it will like unlock. I hate that. Do you know of a way that you don't have to do that? Does anyone know?
There is a way. If you go into the settings, you can actually have the fingerprint scanner work from the always-on display. That's how I have mine set up. There's actually a setting in there to do that.
So you go into the always-on display settings?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to do that because I effing hate it, dude. It's like I went from the
Whenever
Pixel.
I lock my phone, I just have to put my finger to the scanner and boom, it's unlocked.
Oh, I need that, dude.
Press the button or nothing.
I go on my Pixel and look, it just unlocks. It just unlocks. Maybe you can't see it right now, but I'm gonna do that after this show because I can't stand it.
It works really, really well. Somebody else had said something about, I think maybe it was you in the last video that you posted up, that there was issues, having it in your car and being able to unlock the phone.
No, that was not me. That was one of my viewers. I think it was Phil. Phil Davis in all capital letters, the guy that always writes in capital letters.
Prometheus, maybe?
No, maybe. I don't know. I know what you're talking about, though. They said they couldn't. No, I think it was Phil Davis. I think he was saying that he couldn't use the fingerprint sensor or something, and that he had to use the face unlock, but it didn't work, and he had to end up using the on-screen thing. I don't know. It's pretty crazy.
So what I found works out well in my car, because my car has Bluetooth connected, so you can connect to it, and there's a setting on there that you can actually have it stay unlocked whenever it connects to a particular Bluetooth device.
Okay.
And that's one of the features that I didn't have on my S5 that I really enjoy on this one.
They actually
in my car.
They actually have that on all Android phones, any modern ones. It's usually called Smart Lock. I think Samsung calls it something different though. I think.
No, I think you're right. I think it is called Smart Lock.
Or
I
maybe
didn't know about it though. That tells you how much
it's cool because you can do it.
Deep on my settings.
You can do it with Bluetooth. You can do it with location. You can do it when it's on your body. I think you can do it when it knows your voice. It's actually really, really cool. And it's a nice way to keep it. Like when I'm home, I always have it unlocked, so I don't have to deal with all that crap.
Right.
So it's good that way.
Yeah, I have it set to my home location, so when I'm here, it doesn't lock on me at all.
So topic-wise,
I really enjoy the phone. I really like this phone. I know it's not perfect, but I mean, what phone is going to be perfect, guys? I mean, even when the Note 8 comes out this fall.
Yeah.
There's still going to be, some shortfalls, and that's just the way it is with these devices. If they came out with the perfect phone, then they would never have to come out with another, updated version. I mean, think about it.
It's so true. It's so true. Yeah, if they gave you everything in a perfect battery life, fast phone, great software, you're right. They would never have to come up with a new phone. And obviously, they want to sell phones. They don't want you to have the same phone for 10 years.
Right.
So,
I'm pretty impressed with what they did. Everybody that I show this phone off to at work and all my friends are just like, wow.
That's awesome.
It's a true engineering marvel. And
yeah. But
it kind of makes the iPhone, I hate to say it, just looks very bland and obsolete.
Yeah.
So
it does. You're right.
Cool.
The one thing before you go though, because the thing I was saying is problems, and I brought you up one of my problems. Is there any problems or issues you don't like or have with the phone?
So I have the S8, which is the smaller version, and I do have really large hands. However, I do like the fact that I can use the S8 in one hand with no problems. But the keyboard is a little bit tight because the width of the phone itself, you don't have as much real estate with the width of the screen.
Yeah.
You can go in and actually expand it out, or you can go in and get a different keyboard, obviously. But that's one issue. The other issue I noticed just tonight, there's a little bit of lag when I'm scrolling through the comments on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
That was the first time that I experienced that.
Yep.
However, I did have a lot of applications open up in the background, so that very well could have been just running out of memory.
Okay.
Trying to think what else. No, I mean, that's really it. Putting that deep brand case or protector on the back, holy moly. I'll tell you what, that really did help with, the feel of the phone and being able to control the phone. It's not as slippery.
Mm-hmm.
So I really highly recommend everybody out there going and getting some kind of a skin to go on the back that gives some texture to the back. It really helps when holding onto the phone if you're not using a case.
Do you not have a case?
I actually have 3 different cases. I have 2 speaking cases and I have a caseology case.
Okay.
However, there's times when I just like to feel the phone because it just feels so good in the hand without a case.
Yeah.
So having that deep brand skin really, really helps. Last thing I wanted to share before I go.
Yeah.
I did spend an hour 45 minutes on hold with Samsung tonight.
Uh-huh.
So anybody who's tried to go in and look at their order for the VR bundle may not be able to actually view it online. So I called in to find out what was going on with that, and it turns out that most of the orders are going to ship within 1 to 2 days, but you're not going to actually see anything updated on Samsung's site until those orders ship.
Okay.
Just wanted to give that.
Mine's a pain. I might not even end up getting the VR headset because I filled out the form and I took a picture of my online receipt from Best Buy because I can't find the one they sent to me, and they didn't accept it. They said they want. They're like, we want the receipt, and I mean, it has everything on the receipt except for like the IMEI number and stuff.
Right.
Which sucks. So I don't even think I'm going to end up getting it. I need to call Best Buy actually and see if they can send me one.
Call them. What I was told, you have to have the signed copy. So T-Mobile told me that I had to have the signed copy of the agreement to send to them, and so that's what I uploaded on their website, and they accepted it like right away.
Okay, I'll have to contact Best Buy then. All right, man. Well, I appreciate the call. It's an awesome call, great topics, and I'm glad you're happy with the phone.
Keep up the great job, Greggles. You're doing an awesome job for everybody, and looking forward to, of course, the Note 8 coming out this fall, and I'm sure you'll have some more awesome reviews for us. So, you guys out there have a great night. Thanks again for your time, Greggles.
Thanks, dude. Have a good one.
You bet.
All right, bye. Oahu, Jade, and Leanna, I think. Hello. I saw you guys. Thank you so much for being with the show. If you guys want to be on the show, send me a text to that number that's on the thing there, 619-721-3699. Mountain Tiger, wake up, dude. Wake up! Wake up! All right, let's call 615, see if they pick up. Man, you guys are like texting me and not picking up. What's up?
Please leave your message.
Wow, really? Really? Let's call Jose. No way, Jose. No way, Jose. No way, Jose. Calling you, Jose. 863 Jose. Am I missing anything cool in the chat? The deck. What's your thoughts?
What up, what up?
No way, Jose. What's up, man?
Oh, not much, man.
Are you Filipino?
No, sir.
Oh, okay. I'm just looking at your last name. It looked Filipino to me. What's up, man? Hello? Jose, where'd you...
I can hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me?
Now I can. I can hear you better now.
Okay. Is it still... Let me know if it gets... So, what's going on? What did you have an issue?
Oh, man. The S7, since the S8 came out, I've noticed that it's been laggy. Lately, it's been getting really hot, and the battery hasn't been lasting.
Okay. Well, you know what? I had those issues. The issues you're getting now with that phone, I had the S7 Edge at one point. I was getting that maybe 30 days after I had the phone.
Mm-hmm.
So it's surprising you're getting it just now. Have you had that phone for almost a year now?
I've had it since it came out.
Wow. And you're just getting those issues now.
Eventually, every once in a while when I would get an update, it would start getting hot and the battery wouldn't last.
Yep.
But I would wait until the battery dies and power cycle it, and it'll be fine afterwards. But now it's been laggy. Like everything I go into, Facebook, any app that I go into, it's been very laggy.
It doesn't surprise me, honestly, man. I'm not surprised. That phone, especially the carrier versions, like the American versions that have the Snapdragon 820 in it, are notorious for getting laggy. It doesn't surprise me. If I were you, and you're not going to get the new phone, you're going to keep that phone. If I were you, I would do a complete factory data reset on that phone and then start over with it.
No, I already ordered the S8.
Oh, okay. So you don't care. Oh, okay. So you're done then. Yeah. I think you'll, if you get that at all on this phone, I'll be kind of surprised. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. Talk to me in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I can tell you. But I think you'll fare better with the lag on this phone.
Yeah, everybody at work's been saying, oh, it's Samsung's way of getting you to buy the new phone, or Sprint's way to get you to buy the new phone. They send you some kind of app or some kind of update to slow down your phone or
Man,
stuff like that.
Honestly, if they did that, somebody's gonna find out about it. It's gonna be a huge lawsuit, and no one's ever gonna trust Sprint and or Samsung ever again. Never. It would be such bad PR. Bad. It would be awful. It would be bad. So yeah, I don't think it's that. I really don't. I think it's that. I think you're just hitting that point, which surprises me that it's taken this long. But that phone is notoriously laggy.
Okay.
So, all right, man. Well, cool. I'm glad you got your S8.
I did kind of enjoy this phone, though.
What's that?
I said I did enjoy this phone.
You know, it's a beautiful phone. The S7 and S7 Edge are really nice. Like the S7 Edge is a little bit too sharp for me in terms of the edges, but other than that, it's a fast phone for the most part when it's not laggy. The camera's nice. The screen's really nice. The sound is not that great, but I think you're really gonna like the S8. The screen's bigger and better, and the sound is way better. The sound is actually one of the positives on this phone. I think you'd be impressed with the sound a lot.
Awesome.
Cool, man. Well, I hope you have a good night, and thanks for calling.
You too, man. Have a good one.
You too, bro. All right. Let's call Matthew. You are next, dude. So you better be ready, dude. Oh, Puppet Master's getting excited, huh? If he keeps talking like that, let me know. Bixby button does not work most of the time. JR Cuney is slow. That Bixby button is slow. I returned my S8 Plus. I had internet issues of non-connector, so went back to that 7 Plus. Ooh, Ducci. That's crazy. Man, this is the 4th call. Someone told me to call them, and then they don't pick up. 4th or 5th call.
You have reached.
I'm going to call this guy. 302. 302, you're next, dude. You should be hearing me in a few seconds saying I'm calling you. Pick up, dude. You said your phone didn't lag. Bixby is super laggy, Tamaria. Oh, Tamaria, if you want that credit card case, let me know. Reach out to me. I think I can give it to you. 302. Yeah, Tamaria, shoot me like a text or a message or something. Send me a message. Send me a message. Oh my God. Five 551, I'm calling you. Rhonda, I see you. You're in line. Don't worry. I'm just going in order. 551 is next. Hey. Hey. It's Greg. It's Greg.
What's up?
What's going on? Who's this?
Hello.
What's going on, man? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from New Jersey.
All right, dude. So you got so are you saying what's up? What is your thoughts on a possible curved screen in HTC? Also, what do you think is to improve on the next Pixel phone? All right. So what are your? Oh, that was a long time ago. What do you got going on tonight?
Yeah, I'm just watching TV. I got off work. I saw that she was live, so I came on. And I enjoy your channel, so
Thanks.
I figured I'll check it out.
Thanks, man. So do you have the? You got the S8, right, or the S8 Plus?
The Plus.
Okay, and then you said, that's what I'm seeing. You're getting good battery life, no issues with the fingerprint sensor, and then you said you got. So did you pay? Is that liquid glass screen protector? Is that the $50 one?
No. Actually, I saw it on Amazon. It was cheaper. I got a deal on it. It was $20.
Okay, so you're having better luck with that one? You're having good luck with that one, though?
Yeah, I haven't had any scratches. I noticed they said it was going to be a little bit shinier.
Yep.
When you wipe it down. And it looked shinier, so I'm saying it works. It looks good to me.
It's not a full body one, right? It's just like the front?
No, it was enough for me to apply to the back, too.
So what is it? So it's like a liquid, basically, and then you can peel it off if you need to?
Yeah, it's pretty much like the alcohol type of pad thing.
Okay.
To wipe it down. It was enough to apply on the back. I watched the YouTube video of another guy doing it. And, he was pretty much showing you how to do it. And once I did it, I let it dry for like 15 minutes. And then it told you to wipe it down again, and then that was it. Okay. And you just let it sit. And then the nanos bond to the screen, and everything's fine.
That's cool. So it's supposed to definitely protect against scratches, but will it protect against if you drop it?
Nah, probably not.
Probably not. What case? No. What case are you using?
I'm using a Spigen case. I forget which one this is.
Okay, that seems to be like, if I had to guess, I would think that the Spigen cases, I think, are the most popular cases. If I had to guess, it seems like a lot of you guys have that case. Are those cases from them?
Yeah, I go straight for that. It's like my go-to case.
Yeah. Are you having any problems or issues with the phone?
Nothing I really think of. I'm getting beautiful battery life today. I'm sitting at like 40, and I had it off the charger since like 8 o'clock.
Now, when you wake up in the morning and then you do go to work or school or whatever you're doing, are you on Wi-Fi the whole time, or are you basically? I know at home you're probably Wi-Fi, but once you leave your house, for the rest of the day, are you LTE or are you Wi-Fi?
LTE. LTE is like. I go to work, and the Wi-Fi reception there is not so good, so I just use my regular data, and I get beautiful reception.
That's interesting. Yeah, when I go to work, I get that's when my phone dies the most. I mean, I don't have a strong connection in the building, but that from the time I'm at work to the time I leave, I lose about 70% of my battery.
70%? That's a lot.
I know it's a lot. Yeah, it's the building's very dense, but. That's why I lose so much battery. But like when I was home on Sunday all day, it lasted me a long time. I was at 40% by the time I went to bed. So I can see that obviously the signal strength of how much your phone has to work for that LTE connection hurts it. So that's probably all it is.
Definitely does.
Yeah. Well, cool, man. I'm glad you got a good screen protector. I'm glad you're enjoying the phone. Did you have anything else?
No. Well, what are your thoughts on the HTC? The HTC
Yeah,
phone coming out.
you're talking about the one where you can slide your fingers on the sides and like and do gestures and stuff.
Yeah.
The HTC U, right? I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, the HTC.
Yeah, I'm actually very interested. I would love. I don't think I'll buy it because I already. I just bought the S8. If they send me one, I'd be super happy with it. I'd definitely give it a try. Basically the Pixel is kind of made by HTC, and I love that phone. That's been my favorite phone for a long time. So I'd probably love it. What's that?
I've seen your channel before. You always talking about the Pixel.
Yeah, I love. Did you ever have the Pixel, or what did you have before this?
No, when it first came out was when pretty much the Note 7s was going back, like the second batches were getting recalled. I tried to get the black one, the 128, and the option was gone.
Oh, yeah.
I got an iPhone just to experiment for like months or so.
Yeah.
So I always talk to people at work, and they always tell me iPhone's better, so I want to experience it, like just to see.
Yeah. What'd you think?
It has its pros and its cons. It has its pros and its cons. I honestly think at this point, it's more or less if you prefer one over the other.
Yeah.
For me to switch to iPhone, there's so much Android stuff that are so convenient to me that you have to jump through hoops in iOS to get to.
Exactly.
Like the settings. Like in certain apps, the settings are just there if you go into the app settings.
Yeah.
On iPhone, you have to go into the settings menu, scroll for that app, then go into it. It seems like it's so hard to do basic tasks.
Right. iPhone, it's like many steps to do one thing.
Exactly.
But you know what also is like when I have somebody like that has an iPhone hold an Android phone, they get even though they think it's kind of complicated, they get excited. Like this is something new. Oh my God, you can do all that. Like they're like wowed by it. You don't get wowed by an iPhone.
No, you don't. I think what turns them away is that they think it's too much. It's too techy.
Yeah.
Like I had someone tell me that before. Like,
yeah.
Oh, they weren't going to get the Note 7. It seemed too techy, but it's really not. I mean, It comes with the latest tech, but it's not built for like the technology, people.
Right.
Most likely.
Right.
It's future proof to like, at least like a year out.
Yeah, you're right. I wish people get intimidated by it because you can customize it so much, and when they see that you can do that, they're like, "Oh, I don't want to do this." But you don't have to. You're right. It has all the built-in apps that iPhone has, calculators and notes and messaging apps. It has everything already.
Exactly. The only thing that's really holding people back is again iMessage and FaceTime.
Yep.
And that's an endless conversation.
Yep. Yeah. No, you don't even need it. I have Duo. And Duo works perfectly fine for me. You can use it on iPhone. You can use it on Android. That's what's perfect about Google is Google's not afraid to share their apps with any other, operating system.
No, they're not. That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
But if Apple were to release iMessage for Android like they had rumored this past summer, I could see plenty of people just coming to Android and swarms. Like,
yeah.
What else would hold them back?
Yeah, it's totally true. It's totally true. I mean, iPhones are really fast. Like when you press something, it's like bam, 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 bam. It's super fast. But I mean, they don't have a 2K display. They're using 1080p display. So there's stuff holding it. They have less RAM a lot of the time than our phones. So I mean, once they go to that 2K display, let's see how things. I mean, it'll still be fast probably, but let's see how much they catch up to Android in terms of.
Because of that, do you think the phone needs more RAM? I was kind of hoping that the S8 came with 6 gigabytes of RAM and 128, like standard, not the Asian version, just the standard.
Yeah.
That would have killed anything like Apple had.
Well, I think that's what they're going to do on the Note 8, if I had to guess. And I say that because look at last year's phone with the S7 versus the Note 7. The RAM was the same. They both had 4 gigs, but the storage was doubled. And now this year, they have the S8 at 64 gigs. And I would assume the Note 8's probably going to have 128. And then probably 6 gigs. Definitely 6 gigs if they go to a higher resolution screen.
I don't see them coming with a 4K screen.
Probably not, but if they do,
there's no content that's really 2K. Like if you go on YouTube, you only get 1440p.
Yeah.
And that's for some videos.
Yeah. You're right. There's not a lot of 4K content, but it's a good selling point. It's like, wow, we should have a 4K phone, and it's not the first 4K phone because Sony has some, but it's a 4K phone that everybody wants. That's what their selling point could be.
So
cool, man. Well, I appreciate the call. What's that?
I think Samsung's doing good though. There's a couple things they need to critique in their like TouchWiz or Grace UI, whatever they call it.
Yeah.
But they're definitely doing good. The Exynos processor, they could just give that to us.
Yeah, I know. I wish they would. I'm with you, man. The Exynos last year had better battery life and just better performance overall in terms of day-to-day usage. And the Exynos this year, from what I saw, I believe it had like 10% better performance than just raw numbers than the Snapdragon.
It works so much better on the Exynos processor than it does on the Snapdragon.
Right. Totally true. All right, man. Well, I'm gonna get to the next call. I appreciate your call.
You too, man. I'm still watching. So.
Okay, I'll see you. I'll see you in the chat, dude. Thanks.
All
right, bye. We called Duke. I don't think I've ever Duke. Have I ever called you? You might not pick up though. What's up, everybody? Carl, do you use a smartwatch? How did you do that, Carl? Carl, I have a Huawei and I don't use it. I'll sell it. So a guy was messaging me. I was gonna buy it. I forgot to take some pictures of him. If you want to buy my Huawei watch, let me know. I'm actually thinking about doing a big sale of some of my stuff, Hey, did you pick up Duke? What happened?
Hey, what's up, Greg?
Duke.
What's up, dude? How you doing, man?
Good, man. What do you do? You watching the game?
Yeah, I'm watching the Warriors right now.
All right, man. So what do you got? I don't even think you wanted me to call you, did you? Watching you. Okay. What do you got going on tonight?
I'm sorry, cut out. What was that?
Oh, sorry. What do you have going on tonight?
Just watching the game, and then I'm off tomorrow, so got a couple of errands to run, and that's about it.
Because I know everyone has you have the S8, right? Or am I wrong?
No, I have the 7.
You have the 7.
7 Edge.
So, do you want the 8 or no?
No, I'm gonna wait for the Note 8.
You're gonna wait for the Note 8.
I was on the fence, man. Someone came into my work the other day, and they had the S8, and I was like, "That's a damn nice phone." But it was gorgeous, and even I put it up like side by side with my S7, and I was kind of blown away at how nice that phone is. You know, it's just smooth, and the screen was beautiful, and it was tempting, but I'm waiting.
Yeah.
But ever since Nougat, that's when I've been having all the issues. And I talked to AT&T, and they said that about 5% of people that get that Nougat update, they have issues where it's just like my phone will just shut down on its own, and it's getting progressively worse. So
yeah, I remember you saying they had to replace. I remember you saying that they had to replace your phone, right?
Yeah, they're gonna replace it.
Oh, they haven't done it yet. Okay.
No, not yet.
Okay. Well, hopefully that fixes the problem. I think the lag will be there, but at least probably not initially, but eventually. Unfortunately.
I know it'll be there eventually, but I told the lady as long as she says it's a brand new phone, quote unquote.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't doubt if it's a refurbished phone.
Yeah.
But,
probably refurbished.
You know, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
You know. But this is just right now. I'm just frustrated, man. I want to toss the phone across the room sometimes. It is so bad, Greg. I ain't kidding.
Dude, I had the S7 and that thing, S7 Edge, and that thing would lag. I would press the button. I'd be like, what the fuck? Even on my Note 7, man, my Note 7 would heat up, and I'd be trying to like open the camera, and it would take forever, like seconds, like 7-8 seconds to open up apps.
Yeah.
Awful.
Yeah, it's frustrating. I'll sit there and I'll push a button, and I can literally count 1, 2, 3, and then it'll respond. And it wasn't like that before Nougat, though. You know?
Yeah.
It was fast. It was quick. It was responsive. And
literally a couple days after Nougat, it started going bad. But I do remember the first Note 7 that I had zero lag. It was quick and responsive, and it was on point.
Yeah.
And then when I got the replacement, the first time I had the issues with the battery, that one was a laggy little phone.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. And like I told you before, I just hope Samsung, I hope they address that with the S8. That's one thing everybody talks about when it comes to Samsungs is a lag.
Yeah, it is, man. That's the one thing. My suggestion to you is if you get the S8 or the Note 8, if you give it a couple weeks, no, well, not a couple weeks, but 10 to 13 days, so you have a day to return it at least. And if you see the lag or you don't like anything about it, return it and just get a Pixel 2.
You're pretty up on that Pixel, huh? You like that?
I love it, dude. And the Pixel 2 is going to be even better, dude. If you had a Pixel, you would not. I've never had lag on the phone, ever.
Yeah.
The only thing I get sometimes, honestly, is some crashed apps. And it's usually because the apps aren't updated yet because they always have the newest version of Android. Because they get the updates directly from Google. So sometimes I'll get apps that are like third-party apps that will crash on me or won't open for some reason. But it's not a lot, but often enough, more so than other phones. But that again, it's just because you're on the bleeding edge of getting the newest updates from Google. So, but it's an awesome phone overall, man.
So what do you think will be your daily driver after a while? You think you'll go back to your Pixel?
It's funny because it's so far away. Like I have the Pixel, I still have my Pixel, and then I've been using the S8. And then if you think about it, there's not a new phone that I would want until the OnePlus 5 comes out, which is this summer, which will probably be, I forget when that phone comes out, June, July, August. So I think it's July maybe. That's probably the next phone I'll end up getting and using. So for right now, I'll probably use the S8, I would assume. I don't think it'll probably be the S8.
The S8?
Yeah, and then I'll get the OnePlus.
Are you going to get the Note 8 when it comes out?
Yeah. Well, because what I do is I basically, I'll keep the Pixel probably until I get the OnePlus 5. If I get the OnePlus 5, I'll sell this one. Because the OnePlus 5 and the Pixel are pretty similar. They're basic Android. They're fast, blah, 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 blah. So at that point, I have a phone like Samsung, and then I have a stock kind of phone like a OnePlus or a Pixel. And then I'll sell, and then at that point, when the Note comes out, I'll sell the S8. So I go through that, and you lose a little bit of money, but for me, it's a hobby, and I love it. So it just makes, I can indulge, which is nice.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's a good way to keep going on because I always like to have the most. I'm not much on a lot of things, but I am kind of a tech nerd, and I like phones, man. And people always say you should go look for those guys, but
yeah,
I love this stuff, dude. That's I found you when the whole Note 7 thing came out, and I've been sticking with you ever since. You're
that's
like
awesome.
the number one dude out there. So
thanks, dude. No, you're the Duke. The Duke, if you guys don't know, is freaking crazy. Tweeting out like every day and helping out support the channel. So nice, dude. I so appreciate it.
Dude, it's awesome, man. It's like Jordan. I sent you that picture, and by the way, thank you for that stuff, man. That was above and beyond.
No problem,
it
dude.
really was.
No problem.
I'm that little Alexa thing, dude. I took that to work the other day, and it's awesome.
Yeah,
so.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, no. If people support me and treat me good, I will give guys. That's one thing. If someone did something with credit wise, I'm the first person to give someone credit as long as I see it, obviously. But yeah, you're above and beyond one of the top viewers I got in terms of support. So I appreciate it.
Well, you're a good dude, so I appreciate it, man. And,
thanks, dude.
Comes around and comes back to us. So.
Yeah, no problem. Well, man, I appreciate the call and enjoy the game, and we'll see you in the chat.
All right, brother.
All right, later, brother. Cool. We'll go to another call. Guys, look at this. I forgot to tell you. I got the Xiaomi Mi phone. It's actually a pretty cool phone. It's called like the Note 4X. It's actually a pretty good phone. It's really fast. It's funny. It has this camera feature. So when you hold up the selfie camera, it'll tell you how old it thinks you are. It's actually kind of funny. I'm going to call Brett again. Brett is trying. Oh, wait. What was that? There was a girl here. Rhonda. I'm going to call Rhonda. I know Rhonda was trying for me to call her. Sorry, Rhonda. It took so long. Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. Leanna, send me a text and put your name in the text so I know it's you.
Hello?
Rhonda,
Yes,
how are you?
I'm fine.
What are you doing?
You want to sing that song every time you call me?
What other song is your name in?
I don't know. I think that's it.
I should look that. Oh, my phone's not. I should look it up on Spotify. What do you got? Wait, you texted me. Let me see what you wrote. You're having a major. You're having a major problem connecting to Wi-Fi. It's very annoying, and many people seem to be having the same problem. So, are you getting that same issue the other guy had earlier in the show?
I just tuned in, so I don't know what issue he had. Heat overheating?
Rhonda, really? I'm just kidding.
I was
I'm joking. He had an issue where he would connect to Wi-Fi and it would have some kind of like, I think he said DOA error or something like that.
Oh, no. Mine is like, I went to a bachelor party and I was recording video and my phone got so hot.
Wait, you were recording video? Is that what you said? You were recording video?
Yes, and my phone just overheated so badly. Like, I literally had to put it in front of the fan to cool it off.
Were you recording in 4K?
No, I don't think so. No.
Okay, that's interesting because 4K will overheat. Like I have a Sony action camera, and when, I was recording with that today, and that thing was hot. And so yeah, I'd be kind of surprised. So when it starts getting really hot like that, you said the Wi-Fi stopped working, or is this a separate issue?
No, I don't have my Wi-Fi is crappy, so I don't have no Wi-Fi issues.
Oh, okay. What am I talking about? Am I reading something old?
I don't know. Hold on.
Oh no, you know what? You're right. I was looking at somebody. I was looking at somebody else's text that texted me. I'm sorry. So what happens when it gets hot? You gotta like put it down for a nap or something?
Yes, basically. Let it cool off. Sit in front of the window or something.
Put it in the fridge.
Yes.
Did it get
so? It's not just when I was recording either. Today I was sitting here just on it, going through apps and everything, and it got hot. I'm like, what is wrong with this phone?
So at that point, what I would be concerned with is it's probably an app that's running in the background that's doing it to your phone.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
So you probably have some like whack app that's like not normal. I'm not talking like Facebook or Instagram. I'm talking like some dude, John Wayne, that created an app and it's, you like it, but it's, doing something bad to your phone. Well, how many apps do you have? Do you have a lot of apps?
I may have about 20.
20 apps?
Maybe.
That's it?
Yeah, I don't do nothing.
What do you do on your phone besides watch my videos?
I read books.
You could have got a Kindle for like $99.
I have a Kindle, I have an iPad, and I have a Nook. I'm looking at you on the iPad right now.
Well, how do I look on the iPad versus like the Nook? Oh no, Nook can't do that. How do I look on the iPad versus like the iPhone? I mean the Note and the S8. The S8.
You're getting embarrassed. I see you get all pink.
I know I'm just I get pink anyway because I'm so white. Like I'm not the whitest dude you'll ever meet in your life. But that's okay. I mean, but besides it getting hot though, does it actually say, "Hey, I'm hot. It's gonna turn off" or something?
No, I haven't had that issue.
So just do this. When you get a chance, you can do it now. Go into your phone, go into your settings, look at the battery. I think that's one of the categories. It used to be anyway. And see if like there's an app that's killing the battery. That's usually the app that's giving you an issue. For instance, I had one of my security cameras. When I have that app on my phone and I run it, it kills my battery. Kills it. It makes my phone hot. So I removed it. It's fine. So most likely it's an app. It could be the phone. but it's probably the app. And if you go to the store and you say, hey, my phone runs hot, they're going to say, well, did you reset it? And you're going to say, no. They're going to say, well, why don't you reset it? So you could do that as well before you do anything else.
Yeah, I probably, like, I had the normal apps on my phone, and the ones I really downloaded recently, I just uninstalled them and everything, so.
Okay.
That was earlier, but I did it later. I haven't had no issues since. Not yet.
Okay. Well, I hope you get it fixed. Let me know. I don't know. You can let me. I don't know how you can let me. I mean, you can text me and message me, but honestly, I don't know if I'll end up responding. Sorry, it's not you. It's I try to respond to as many people as I get.
You have a busy life.
Honestly, I really do. Sometimes I'm like, oh my god. So yeah, that's hopefully you get it fixed. Like I said, look for the app, remove some of your apps, reset the phone, check the battery. I don't know. Other than that, at that point, if it's none of that stuff, I'd return the phone.
Yeah, probably. Oh, I got the G-Tel screensaver today too.
What do you think? Besides it clouding up, what do you think?
It's not clouding up. That's the thing.
What?
But only on the edges, I have like a on the edge where the glue is at, I have like a little line where they put the glue, so I see that a lot. But otherwise, it's fine.
That's interesting.
What's with my cases?
I wonder if they sent because they sent it to me like 2 weeks ago or something, or a week ago. Maybe I have a one that was created too early or something. No, I got mine a week early actually. They sent it to me. Yeah, I don't know. The G-Pel's nice, and so is that Elixir one. So, well, all right, cool. I'm glad you got your ducks in a row, and hopefully you get your heating your heating issue fixed.
I'll just throw it in the refrigerator.
That's the best place to put it. Don't put it in the freezer. Put it in the fridge. Wrap it in a little blanket so it doesn't get too cold.
All right.
All right. Have a good one. We'll talk to you soon. Bye. All right. Don't call, just message. I know one of these. There was somebody that wanted me to call them. What job do you do? I work in marketing regulatory review. You're going to be like, what the hell is that? I'm going to call Carl. Good old Carl. Pick it up, Carl, because Daddy's coming home. He's calling you. Oh, is this off? No, it's not. Dude, this phone, 5.5 inch phone, has a 4,100 milliamp battery. Crazy.
What's that?
It's the Carl in the house.
Yeah.
What's up, dog? What's going on?
What's that?
What do you got going on tonight?
Nothing. Going to bed.
All right. Have a good night. Bye.
Just kidding. Right now. I mean, top.
Where? Remind me what state you live in.
Texas, just north of Houston.
North of Houston. Is it? Was it hot there today?
Not really. It was kind of a cool day, actually.
That's good. I haven't really been to Texas yet, so that's one of the places I want to go. What are you having any issues with your phone?
Nah, man, it works great. I'm very impressed with it. I noticed you're always talking about the S7 slowing down, and to be honest, I didn't have any issues with my S7 until they announced the S8, and then it was like for like a couple weeks, it seemed like my S7 wasn't working that great, and then all of a sudden, like 3 days before I get the S8, it goes back to working just fine. So
you've been in the chat room for a while, I think, maybe even the whole show. Do you heard the other guy say the same thing, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty weird. Yeah, I would be, man, if they did that, it would be so bad. You don't think they did that, do you?
No. I don't know what it was. It could have been, I don't know, maybe a carrier issue or something. Some of my apps just wouldn't work right, and then the battery life, I noticed it seemed like it was getting a little worse during that time, but I don't know. Then it just fixed itself. Yeah.
Well, that's cool. But you're loving the phone. That's good. What case are you rocking? A SpyGen?
No, actually, usually I get UAG cases. Always been a UAG fan, but this time I decided to go with the, the sub case, unicorn beetle, not the 2-piece one. It's just the 1-piece one.
Okay. You like it?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I just got it today, and my fiance, she uses LG phones, and she's always used their 2-piece cases. So I was looking at hers, and I saw it was like $30 cheaper than the UAG case that I normally get. So I was like, well, I guess I'll try that out. If it doesn't work, then I'll just go back to UAG.
Man, you know what, dude? Those UAG cases, they send them to me, thank God, because I would not pay. I mean, $59, I think that's what it costs. Or $40. It's friggin' expensive, man.
Yeah, and they just did that too, because used to be they would only have like 1 or 2 styles maybe for the Galaxy phones. It'd be like the basic style that they all are.
Yeah.
And then they'd have the one that opens and closes on the front. And they were like $30 then, and then now all of a sudden they have like 4 different kinds, and they more for them.
It's crazy, man. And it's funny. I just got this company sent me, no lie. They sent me this huge box, like this big. You'll see it eventually. Like 18 cases in it. It was filled with, the box was just filled with cases. It looked so ridiculous. It's funny the stuff that.
I mean, they're good cases. Don't get me wrong, they're real good cases. I remember back when I had my S3.
Yeah.
And I had the UAG case on it, and I was doing working for travel stops doing tires and everything. Man, I used to drop that phone all the time on the road, on the concrete in the shop, and that case just bounces.
Yeah, they're good cases. They're up there. I would say they're up there with OtterBox in terms of name recognition with protection. So.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Cool, man. Well, do you have anything else?
Not really. I mean, I don't. The only thing I got going on right now is I'm thinking about getting the Gear S3 watch.
Okay. Yeah, that's.
You said you have the Huawei watch.
Yeah, I have the Huawei watch. I don't even use it. I was using it when I first bought it, and then I haven't really used it for the past year. I want to be able to talk through it if I need to, and you can't. It's just. Like, I love it that Samsung puts so many features in there. Like, because sometimes you want it. Like the first Samsung watch I had, it had a camera in it, and it looked ugly as shit, but you could take pictures, and it was kind of cool. You could whatever. But now they removed all that, and now it has everything else but a camera. So
yeah, I got the Moto 360, the first one when it came out. It's nice. I like it. I still use it every now and then, but. I mean, the only reason why I've been holding off on the Gear S3 is just because I don't use a smartwatch that much right now, and it's $350 right now, I think, and I do use it occasionally, like especially if we have to go into Houston or something, because it does the GPS right on the watch. Don't have to look at the phone really.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't get into all the calling on it and everything like that. I think they're cool, basically.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
No, they're cool. They're cool because they do so. The Samsung watches, like they just like their phones, they give you everything and the kitchen sink.
Yeah.
So it's cool. All right, man. Cool. I appreciate the call, and I hope you have a good night.
Yeah, you too, man.
Thanks, brother.
Take it easy.
See you later, Carl. So I'm gonna take 2 more calls, guys, and wrap up the show. But before I do that. Yes, if you're so me just saying, hey, I'm gonna sell some stuff. What I'll do is I know a lot of the other tech YouTubers will put it on YouTube and say, hey, Cue Ball, thank you, man, I appreciate that. If you want to do what Cue Ball just did, he basically just donated a couple bucks my way, help me get a pizza when I'm hungry, or maybe a Coke Zero or something, or burger and fries. Those are my favorite foods: burgers and fries and pizza. If you see me in public. Let's get a burger and fry together. But what I was saying. So yeah, I get so many cases and stuff, guys. I'm not against giving these things away for the most part. But the problem is I end up paying for shipping, which costs me money. So if you want some of my cases, feel free to reach out to me and we can talk, and I can possibly send it your way as long as you send me a couple bucks for shipping, and then we can do it that way. I don't think I want to send all of them because it'd be a pain in the butt. But otherwise, yeah. So I saw Leanna. I'm going to give the female a call. I think she texted me. I don't see it now. Where is it? Leanna, where did you text me? Now I don't see it. No, here it goes. Let's call Leanna. It's always nice to hear female voices. Always. Thank you, My Journey. Awesome, dude. I appreciate that. Help me get a pizza and a Coke Zero. Dude out here praising the Moto G.
Hello?
Wallow.
How are you?
I'm good. What do you got going on? What are you doing?
Nothing. I already made up what I'm going to get.
What, for a pizza?
No.
Because that's what I'm thinking about right now.
I finally made up my mind.
What about what?
Remember the phone?
Were you the iPhone lady?
Yes.
Oh my God! You know what? Are you? You're not Filipino, right?
No, but my last name is similar to a Filipino last name.
Okay, that's funny. Yeah. So, all right. So I know you. This is. Tell me if I have the story right. You got an S8. I forget. You returned it for some reason, and then you got an iPhone 7 or 7 Plus.
No, I'm waiting for my refund to get back into my debit card.
What about your debit card?
I'm waiting for the $130 that I made the down payment for the S8 Plus.
Okay. Okay.
I'm waiting for it to get back into my debit.
Okay. So, okay. How long does that take?
I don't know because they just received it back to the warehouse of T-Mobile.
All right. So, but when that clears up, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna get that iPhone.
You're gonna iPhone 7 Plus, right?
Yes.
Okay. And what do you want to tell me about that?
Because if I get the iPhone 7 Plus, I'm gonna save up. I want to even get the Apple Watch.
Okay. You're gonna get an Apple Watch and an iPhone 7, all right? Everyone here is gonna get mad at you because we're all Android lovers, but that's good. There's good.
I even like Android, but the only thing I don't like about is that it only has one speaker.
Dude.
Like everything about
No. The speaker on the all right. So look, I'm gonna have you look in the chat, okay, for a second. Once you get everybody in the chat, is the Galaxy S8 Plus or S8 speaker amazing or not? I mean, is it really, really good? Say yes or no. Speaker is awesome. I'm telling you, it's really good and really loud.
I know, and it doesn't.
Look at those yeses. Look. One no. Hell yeah. Yes. No, not sure. Look at that. Everyone's saying positive stuff almost. So don't go off that. The speaker is really good on the S8.
I know.
So
I was thinking, I still have to debate because I don't have my money yet. I see someone is saying iPhone sucks.
yeah, that's okay. Well, I appreciate your call because I'm gonna start wrapping this up because I got to go to bed soon. I appreciate your call. I'm glad you're making a decision finally, and that you're gonna be, even though you're not on the Android team, at least you're gonna be hopefully happy with your new iPhone.
Oh yeah, of course. Cause I even got the Beats Solo 3 wireless headphones too.
Yeah.
So that's why I want to go with the iPhone because it will connect easy to my iPhone.
Right. Well, yeah. I hope you enjoy all that stuff.
So take care and you have a nice day.
Be safe with that iPhone. I hope you get it soon.
Oh yes.
All right.
My gosh, I see someone's really mad.
Well, yeah, give them hell in the chat room, okay?
All right.
All right, bye-bye. All right, guys, last call. All right, I'm going to do this easy, okay? If anybody donates $1 or more, I will take your call. Oh, Tamaria, thank you so much for the $2. Or if someone has already donated and they want me to call them, I will call them as well. Whoever either donated or if they donate now $1, I will call you. You'll be my last call. I'll give you 60 seconds. Tamaria, all right, I'm going to call Tamaria. Tamaria, can you just do me a huge favor? Please send me a text and put your name Tamaria in it. I don't remember your name. I don't remember your phone number. My Journey. Thank you so much. Pizza money. All right, Tamari, I call. My Journey, I'll call you too. Send me a text, My Journey, if you want me to call you. I'll call you after this. Man, I might be on the phone all night. Do you guys watch this show afterwards? Like, if you missed it, do you watch it on demand? The GregglesTV sex line. Hey, baby.
What's that?
Hey, Tamara, how you doing? What's going on?
Nothing. That's what's going on.
What do you got? So, did you have you having any? I forget. I know you got a S8 Plus. You love it. You want the credit card case.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of your whole file I have on you. I can't remember. What else?
My Bixby button is still lagging.
Oh, that's what it was.
It wasn't working before, but now it'll work sometimes. So.
Have you tried
But
any?
I did read that Verizon customers were having issues with their Bixby button, though.
Well, I know that Verizon disabled some of the features. They disabled like the shopping feature from it. And
Say that again, Greggles. You're
yeah,
like going in and out.
that's what she said. The Verizon customers, they not Verizon customers. Verizon has blocked some of the Bixby features.
Okay, yeah, I did read that too. So I don't know why we're low on the totem pole. I kind of feel deprived.
Yeah. Well, that's what Verizon does. Verizon is this big conglomerate that owns. You know what? Verizon owns AOL, and I didn't even know it, which is pretty crazy because
I didn't know that either.
I just found it out yesterday. I was watching like this YouTube thing, and they were like saying it was the history of America Online, and they were like at the end of it they said that Verizon bought America Online for like I don't know $4 billion or something. It was actually a really small amount versus what they were worth at one time. So it's pretty crazy. All these mobile companies are trying to buy all of these other entertainment companies. Like AT&T bought Dish, and like so they're trying to spread their ownings. They're not their own. That's not the right word. They're trying to like spread their wealth so that they can get more money from us and own more stuff. So it becomes this big monopoly, and that we all are giving all our money to these 3 or 4 companies.
Exactly. Keyword is monopoly. So you hit that on the button right there.
High five. What else you got?
I really don't. Can I get a shout out to Q-Ball981 though?
Wait, you want me to give Q-Ball a shout out, or are you giving Q-Ball a shout out?
Well, yeah, you can give him one too, but I just wanted to call him out though.
Give him a shout out one more time.
Shout out to Q-Ball981.
Perfect. All right. Well, I'm gonna do my last call. It's gonna be My Journey. He donated as well, and I want to thank you for your donation. I sound like I'm a.
No problem. And you did give my information too. I text you my shipping information for the case.
Oh, you did? Can you?
Did it via Instagram.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. I see it right here. All right, I will. I'll text you back. If I don't text you, do me a favor. If I don't text you tonight, I'll probably text you. But if I don't, for whatever reason, just text me back. Say tomorrow to say, hey, Greg, what's up with the case?
Yeah, cool.
All right, I will talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Peace.
All right, bye. Peace. All right, I'm gonna go. My Journey's gonna be my last call for real this time. Thank you so much, guys. If you guys aren't part of my Patreon, you can join it if you want. Subscribe if you guys aren't subscribed. Let's try to get to 200 likes. If you have not liked this video, let's try to get to 200 likes. Hit that like button. Like. What's up, dude?
Hello. Hey, man, I was just calling in regards to, as I sent in the text, the VR redemption is what I wanted to discuss first, because the very first thing whenever I went to go redeem my headset was that Samsung said that I had to take a picture of the receipt and all that. Well, this is for anybody watching who ran into this problem. I never got a physical receipt because I was going from Metro PCS to T-Mobile and pre-ordering the Galaxy S8. So they did everything, and I never actually got a receipt in the store. So what I ended up doing was just taking a screenshot from my Galaxy S8, mind you, of the email that was the proof of the transaction, and a day later got an email back from Samsung saying that it was approved.
Okay.
So, I mean, if anybody else ran into my problem and never got a physical receipt, you can just go ahead and screenshot the email, and you won't have to leave the comfort of your own home. Another thing that I wanted to discuss was, let me go back to the text that I sent you, the performance. I am amazed. Some woman that you were talking to earlier was saying that her phone was getting hot. That's actually when I had just come into the show, so I don't know what y'all were talking about before that. But
she was saying she was saying
I have mine. Go ahead.
Yeah, she was saying it gets hot when she records video and when she just goes through apps on her phone.
Okay, I have mine on performance mode all the way up on everything, brightness, entertainment mode in the settings and everything, and I have my phone on a lot, and it's never even gotten warm. Not much less, not hot or anything like that. So I'm super impressed with it so far. And then the last thing, the durability. Okay, so I dropped my phone already, man. I dropped my phone. And look, I don't have cases on my phones. I don't really drop phones, but this phone is kind of slippery. It is. And I dropped it. I was at Academy, actually, and dropped it from about hip height. And it's in perfect condition still, not a single crack on it or anything. So I was kind of excited about that. What's upsetting is there's this trending video on YouTube right now about the durability of the S8, and the video is kind of unfair because it basically throws the phone down from 6 feet. It doesn't even just drop it; it just throws the phone from 6 feet, and of course it's going to crack,
Yeah.
But other than that, I dropped it already, and I've seen tons of other videos. And it's a pretty durable phone for being pure glass.
Yeah. I haven't personally dropped it yet, thank God. And if I have, and I do have a case on it. I do have tempered glass on it. So hopefully, if I do drop it, it will be protected. But I mean, I wouldn't want to drop it obviously without a case, just because you're right, it has glass in the back. It's a curved display, so if you break it, it's going to be expensive to fix. But yeah, it's hopefully you're right that it's more durable than we actually think, or that actually the media says, I should say.
Right. And last thing, and I'll let you get to sleep, but it's almost my bedtime as well. For any of people who are watching this and they're afraid, because there was a report out recently that a lot of the screens are red out of the factory, and this, that, and the other, and the call of the woman who had a problem with hers getting hot earlier. I mean, this is just speaking from my own personal experience. There are obviously perfect versions of the phone out there. Mine is perfect in every way, shape, and form, and I just definitely recommend not getting the S7 and go ahead and spending that extra 100 or 200 down to get the S8. I definitely recommend it.
That's good. It's good advice.
Anyway, you have a good night, man. I'll let you get to sleep.
Thanks, man. Thanks for the donation, by the way.
Brother. Yes, sir.
All right, later, brother.
Later.
All right. Guys, that is the show. I love doing this. This is actually, for a while there, it was my news show. That was my favorite, but I actually love doing this. And I hope that we can continue doing this throughout the year and throughout time, because it's really fun for me to do this and take calls from you guys, let you guys have a voice and talk to each other and chat with each other. How many times can I say it's fun? I actually love it. So thanks so much, guys. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Well, that sounds lame. Just subscribe. I don't want to beg. Just subscribe. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I don't know what else. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you down the road. Peace!